welcome. Hank Pain Gaming is here with you in another video. In this video, we're gonna talk about God Mode, BUAKAW, Wukong Prime, of course. And in this video, I'm gonna show you how strong it can be this God Mode Wukong kit. In the previous video, I show you how to play Wukong and so on and so on. In this one, I'm gonna show you the build and how to make your Wukong God Mode Endgame ready for STEELPATH and so on and so on and so on. If you're wondering what is BUAKAW, who is BUAKAW, and so on, is the strongest monk in the earth. Alright? Probably our Wukong is stronger, but yeah. If you didn't watch the previous video on how to play with Wukong, go check that video and come back to this one. So let's hop in the game. Alright, let's go. 165 heavy corrupted gunners. Heavy corrupted gunners, let's go. Alright, we summon our twin. We go to them. Slow motion, baby. Slow motion, baby. All day long. Watch this. Even if they survive the slow motion, alright, they will die from you. I mean, the slow motion doesn't kill them, but your shadow is just having so much fun on them, as you can see. And even if they escape the slow motion, you have a resonator right here. It's gonna charm them, so there is no escape. Worst case scenario, you are in a so tight spot, you put your third ability on, kaboom, push them away from you. Simple as that. Alright, as you can see, there is a nice range there. Worst case scenario, you can just run around, collect the stuff. I mean, you already now can feel how strong this build is, because, you know, seeing a build for the first few movements, you already know how strong this build could be. I mean, I didn't attack yet, but there you go. I mean, simple as that. Throw your resonate. If you wonder what is resonate, it's Octavia ability from the Helmnith. There you go. And dead. Alright. Okay. Time to show you the build, right? Alright, are you ready? Let's go. Of course you are. So, here is the build. Let's explain it to you. Okay, first abilities remain the same, Celestial Twin. The second ability, Cloud Walker, remain the same. Third one is Defy, remains the same. The change is the Resonator. This one is Helmet ability from Octavia. The reason I put this one on is because to distract the enemies. In the end game, the enemies does a lot of damage, a huge amount of damage. So imagine you distract all these enemies away so you can nuke them from the back. So this is what I find out what Wukong missing a distraction. He needed distraction. All right, most of these Warframes that to enter with them the end game, there was missing one thing, which is distraction. So we give Wukong the distraction he needs. Now we have the Celestial Twin, and not only that, the Celestial Twin now have Celestial Stomp, which is Celestial Twin augment holds and command the Twin to perform a slam attack, suspending enemies in the air within 20 meters for 25 energy. So the one that you press the first ability, they go up in the air, and your Twin puts them like in stop. Like stopping the time for them, you can nuke them, you can do whatever you want with those enemies. So we have Steel Charge because we're going with the melee weapon damage. We're using the Glaive Prime, sure-footed to resist knockdown. If you have Prime sure-footed, put the Prime 1. Primed continuity for duration, Stem Rhyme for efficiency because we're going to be using Celestial Stomp. It's cost 25 energy. Primed Flow for energy max. Celestial Stomp your dude. It's augment for Wukong. Adaptation to resist damage because we're gonna have so much heavy attacks around us. Ogre Reach and Stretch both goes for the resonator of the Helmith ability of Octavia, of course the Mean and Max Charm Ridius, and goes as well for the Celestial Twin Celestial Stomp. Okay, the Rolling Guard in case we got any negative effect, so we can debuff it with the Rolling Guard cleansing that effect. We have Arcane Energy and Arcane Strike. You can change Arcane Strike to Arcane Fury, you can change it to Arcane Guardian, you can change it to any Arcane you see fit to your build based on what weapon you're using. For example, if you're using melee, you go with a Strike or Fury. If you're using primary, you're gonna go with another primary Arcane, and so on and so on and so on and so on. It's your preference on this, up to you, what you would like. Alright, so we're running 145% duration, 130% efficiency, 175% range, let's say 360 shield, 450 HP, energy 520, armor 275. It's low, yes, but you already have so much CC and defense in your kit that can make you survive. And we're gonna survive with this build in today's stream in STEELPATH mode. I mean, what else could be harder? So in STEELPATH mode in the Void. So yeah, the way to use this build, and by the way, I would suggest using the campaign Panzer Vulpaphyla in any end game, because you know, the Sentinels and the normal campaigns are already dying so much. If you don't have major big CC abilities, they will die. So yeah, this guy will help you a lot, and the build gonna be in another video about this guy. So we're using glaive. If you don't have a glaive build already, go check in the channel, there is a build there. All right, so this one we don't need it anymore because we're not using the ultimate. All right, so let's go. All we have to do is summon the enemies, summon your twin, summon the resonator. All right, and let's go. Now remember, the second ability does stun those enemies. So all you need to do now is kill those enemies. Simple as that. You can recast your resonator, any location that if you feel it ran away a bit from you, you can recast it. You hold the first ability to recast the slowing time that your shadow costs. Look, you just hold the button and he will cast it. There you go. When he casts that ability, it's because with Augment it will slow enemies in the air and stop them. That's a big CC. So the idea of this build is simple. Throw resonator so the enemies are charmed following the resonator. Your shadow already will start attacking any enemies around. Boom, slowing them down, attacking them with normal melee or with whatever melee you have. Alright, or weapon or whatever do you have, I don't know what you have. So in case you are in you wanting to get some supplies, you can just go in your cloud form. If you are in a heavy bad situation, you can just go in the third ability, collect armor and CC the enemies more. So what else you want? That's it. This is the end game, baby. So yeah, what I think about this? This is an amazing build. I know it's my build, so I'm gonna say it's amazing, but I'm gonna prove it tonight in the STEELPATH mod survival. Like any other build we did Revenant, we did Nidus, we did Octavia, we did Wisp. Yes, Wisp. I mean, a lot of great videos in the channel. You can go check them out. And if you like this content and you want to support the channel, you can subscribe. It means a lot. So comment and like and let me know what you think about this build and how you think we're gonna do in the survival STEELPATH mod. If you're watching this in the future, you can go back into date stream to watch the action of this build. So yeah guys, what's left for me to say is thank you for watching. See you in the next video, Tenno. Bye for now.